There are moments when you share a piece of yourself, and almost instantly, regret washes over you. That feeling of exposure, of vulnerability, of giving away something too personal to the wrong person or the wrong moment. In a world that constantly demands to know your thoughts, your plans, and your emotions, the art of guarding your inner world is not just wisdom, it is power. Buddhism teaches us that the mind, the heart, and the soul are sacred, and they should not be laid bare for anyone to dissect. The more you reveal, the more others feel entitled to judge, influence, or even manipulate your journey. Silence, privacy, and mindfulness are not acts of fear, they are acts of strength. They allow you to move with intention, to keep your energy intact, and to protect the parts of you that are still growing. Weakness is a concept often misunderstood. In Buddhism, what we perceive as weaknesses are simply aspects of our journey that require nurturing, understanding, and growth. Yet, when exposed to the wrong people, these vulnerabilities can become tools for judgment, ridicule, or even manipulation. The modern world tells us to be open, to share everything, to wear our struggles like a badge. But not everyone is worthy of knowing your battles. When you expose your insecurities to those who lack the wisdom to understand them, they may use them against you, intentionally or not. A weakness spoken aloud becomes a potential weapon in someone else's hands. But when you choose to protect these parts of yourself, you gain control over your own narrative. You allow yourself the space to grow without interference, without unnecessary criticism. In the quiet, you work on strengthening yourself at your own pace, turning what once made you feel small into a source of wisdom and resilience. Your weaknesses are not flaws. They are stepping stones to your higher self, but they should be guarded, nurtured privately, transformed in silence before they are ever revealed to the world. Trust is a rare and valuable gift, but it is often given too freely. Many people believe that kindness should mean openness, that in order to connect, we must reveal everything. But trust, like any treasure, should be earned, not handed out without thought. Buddhism teaches mindfulness, not just in thought, but in relationships. Not everyone who smiles at you is a friend. Not everyone who listens has good intentions. Even those who mean well may not be capable of holding your truth with care. And sometimes, even those closest to you can unknowingly hurt you. By being mindful of whom you trust, you protect your peace, you shield yourself from unnecessary pain, and you ensure that your energy is not wasted on those who do not value it. In a world where oversharing is encouraged, privacy has become a rare form of power. Social media, conversations, and everyday interactions pressure us to reveal more than we should, to lay our personal lives bare for public consumption. But Buddhism teaches the value of protecting one's inner world. Your private life, your emotions, your thoughts, your relationships, your dreams is sacred. It is not meant for public scrutiny or careless exposure. When you keep aspects of your life private, you retain control over how much of yourself you allow the world to see. You free yourself from unnecessary judgment, from the influence of others' opinions, from the weight of external validation. The more you share, the more people feel entitled to have an opinion on your choices. The less you expose, the more peace you preserve. Privacy is not secrecy, it is self-respect. It is the conscious decision to keep certain parts of your life untouched by outside forces, allowing them to grow in their own time, on their own terms. Buddhism teaches the importance of emotional mastery, not suppression, but mindful control. When you react impulsively, you give away a part of your power. You show others exactly what affects you, what shakes you, what throws you off balance. And once that information is known, it can be used, intentionally or not, to manipulate your emotions in the future. By choosing to observe rather than immediately react, you shift the balance of power in any interaction. You teach yourself patience, resilience, and inner strength. You learn that not every provocation deserves a response, that not every emotion needs to be laid bare, that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply remain silent. Emotional control is not about hiding your true self. It is about deciding who deserves access to your emotions and who does not. It is about ensuring that no one else has the power to dictate your peace of mind. And when you master this, you become untouchable. There is an unspoken power in moving quietly, in working on your dreams, without the need for validation or approval from others. The modern world encourages us to share everything, to announce our ambitions, to broadcast our goals, to seek approval before even taking the first step. But Buddhism teaches us the wisdom of restraint, the power of keeping our aspirations protected until they are fully formed. Silence allows you to focus. It allows you to work without the pressure of external expectations. It allows you to create from a place of authenticity rather than from the need to prove yourself to others. And when you do succeed, when your plans come to fruition, your actions will speak for themselves. The world does not need to know your every move. It only needs to see the results. There is wisdom in moving quietly, in guarding your energy, in protecting your process. The most powerful people in the world do not seek permission. They do not ask for validation. They act, they create, they build, and they let their work speak for itself. Trust your journey. Move in silence. Let your success make the noise. The world is full of distractions, of influences that seek to pull you off course. In Buddhism, mindfulness is a practice of constant awareness, a commitment to staying present, to remaining conscious of the energy around you, to guarding yourself against forces that may disrupt your peace. To let your guard down completely is to open yourself up to external influences that do not serve you. This does not mean living in fear or distrust. It means living with intention, with awareness, with the understanding that not everyone who enters your life has good intentions. There are those who will take advantage of your kindness. There are those who will drain your energy without giving anything in return. There are those who will manipulate, deceive, and mislead, not always with malice, but simply because they are lost in their own pain and confusion. By remaining vigilant, by being mindful of who you allow into your space, you protect yourself from unnecessary suffering. You become aware of patterns, of red flags, of subtle signs that reveal a person's true intentions. Buddhism teaches that suffering is often caused by attachment. Attachment to people, to ideas, to illusions that do not serve us. When you stay mindful, when you remain conscious of the energy you allow into your life, you free yourself from these attachments. You learn to set boundaries. You learn to recognize when someone is draining you rather than uplifting you. You learn to walk away from relationships, conversations, and situations that do not align with your peace. When faced with provocation, silence disarms those who seek to disrupt your peace. When others expect a reaction, silence confuses them. When words could escalate a situation, silence diffuses it. True strength is not found in endless talking, in proving oneself through words. It is found in the ability to remain still, to observe, to choose when and how to respond. Buddhism teaches that the mind is like a still lake. When it is undisturbed, it reflects truth clearly. But when it is agitated, when it is filled with unnecessary words and emotions, it becomes cloudy and confused. By embracing silence, by choosing to speak only when necessary, you keep your inner world undisturbed. You cultivate clarity, wisdom, and an unshakable presence that cannot be easily influenced or manipulated. Use silence as your weapon. Let it protect you. Let it guide you. Let it be the space where your greatest strength is cultivated. Buddhism teaches non-attachment, the ability to appreciate something without clinging to it, without letting it define you. When you do not seek validation for your success, when you do not measure your worth by how others perceive you, you become truly free. Your victories are yours. They do not need to be displayed for applause. They do not need to be shared for approval. They exist as proof of your growth, as milestones on your journey, as quiet reminders of what you are capable of. Success does not need an audience. It only needs to be felt, to be acknowledged, to be used as fuel for continued growth. Keep your achievements close. Celebrate them in silence. Let them be a source of quiet pride, a testament to your inner strength, a reminder that your worth is not defined by how many people know of your victories. And when you move this way, when you protect your successes as you would your peace, you ensure that nothing can take them from you. Reputation is fragile. It takes years to build and moments to destroy. Yet, so many people treat it carelessly, speaking without thought, sharing without caution, believing that words carry no weight. But words are powerful. They shape how others perceive you, how they trust you, how they choose to interact with you. Buddhism emphasizes right speech, the practice of speaking with awareness, honesty, and kindness. But beyond what you say, right speech also includes what you choose not to say. There is wisdom in restraint, in knowing when to remain silent, in understanding that not every thought needs to be spoken aloud. Loose words can create unnecessary enemies. Careless speech can turn allies into skeptics. When you share too much, whether it is your struggles, your emotions, or your ambitions, you open yourself up to judgment, to misinterpretation, to the possibility that your words will be used against you. This is why those who move wisely do not speak unnecessarily. They do not gossip. They do not make impulsive claims. They do not allow emotions to dictate their words. Instead, they speak with precision, with purpose, and only when necessary. When you protect your reputation, you protect your future. The way people see you influences the opportunities you receive, the relationships you build, and the respect you command. A strong reputation acts as a shield, offering protection in difficult moments. But a careless reputation invites doubt, invites criticism, invites unnecessary obstacles. When you set boundaries, some people will not like it. They will push against them. They will try to guilt you into breaking them. But this is the test. The people who truly respect you will understand. The ones who get angry were never respecting you in the first place. Buddhism teaches that we must let go of attachment, not just to things, but to the approval of others. Setting boundaries requires this same detachment. It requires understanding that not everyone will be happy with your decisions, but that their opinions do not define your truth. Your peace is worth protecting. Your energy is worth preserving, and your time is worth valuing. Set boundaries, and do not apologize for them. We live in a world where exposure is encouraged, where people are rewarded for oversharing, for broadcasting every detail of their lives. But Buddhism teaches the opposite. It teaches that power comes not from how much you reveal, but from how much you guard. Not everything about you is meant to be shared. Not every thought is meant to be spoken. Not every emotion is meant to be displayed. The strongest people are not those who talk the most, but those who move with quiet intention. When you keep your inner world protected, you maintain control. You decide what to share and with whom. You decide what parts of yourself remain sacred, untouched by the judgments of others. Never mistake silence for weakness. Never mistake privacy for fear. True strength is found in the ability to hold your power within, to move without seeking approval, to exist without the need for validation. Guard your energy, guard your words, guard your peace, and in doing so, you will find the deepest, most unshakable strength within yourself. There is an undeniable power in keeping your energy contained, in moving without explanation, in protecting your intentions from the influence of others. The modern world encourages constant exposure, convincing people that their lives must be an open book. But wisdom tells a different story, one where silence, restraint, and privacy become shields that guard your peace and protect your path. Not everyone needs to know your next move. Not everyone deserves access to your thoughts, your plans, or your dreams. There are those who will not understand them, those who will impose their fears upon them, and those who will attempt to interfere, whether out of envy, insecurity, or their own unresolved struggles. Buddhism teaches mindfulness, not just in our actions, but in our words. It reminds us that speaking too soon, sharing too much, or revealing our vulnerabilities to the wrong people can invite unnecessary obstacles into our lives. The energy of others can be disruptive, whether intentionally or not. Silence then becomes a form of protection. It allows your dreams to grow without interference. It keeps your mind clear of external doubt. It gives you the space to move freely, without the weight of expectations or unnecessary opinions. Trust should be built slowly, through actions, through consistency, through a deep understanding of a person's true nature. When you trust too easily, you risk placing your faith in hands that are not strong enough to hold it. Buddhism teaches discernment, the ability to see beyond words, beyond appearances, beyond surface-level interactions. Pay attention to how people treat you when there is nothing for them to gain. Watch how they handle the secrets of others before offering them your own. Observe how they react when you set boundaries. The world is full of people who will take advantage of kindness, who will betray trust when it suits them, who will reveal your vulnerabilities the moment it benefits them. This does not mean you must live in distrust. It means you must live with awareness. Give trust only to those who have earned it, and you will find yourself protected from unnecessary pain. In every interaction, in every conversation, in every exchange of energy, there is an opportunity to either protect your peace or surrender it. Too often, people give away their emotional power without realizing it, reacting impulsively, allowing others to dictate their moods, letting external circumstances control their internal state. But Buddhism teaches emotional mastery, the ability to observe without reacting, to feel without being controlled by emotions, to remain steady in the face of chaos. When you react too quickly, you give others insight into your weaknesses. You show them what angers you, what frustrates you, what unsettles you, and once they know, they hold power over you. But when you practice restraint, when you pause before speaking, when you learn to observe rather than immediately respond, you remain in control. You do not give your energy away so easily. You do not allow the moods of others to dictate your own. The less you reveal, the more power you retain. The more you guard your personal life, the more you control the energy that surrounds you. Privacy is not about secrecy. It is about ownership over your own life. Hold your peace close. Guard your personal world. Protect your energy. And in doing so, you will discover a strength that cannot be touched by anyone but yourself. Buddhism teaches that wisdom is often found in restraint. In the practice of right speech, we are reminded that words have weight, that they should be used with intention, that speaking too soon or too often can scatter our energy and make us vulnerable. Silence, when used wisely, becomes an unshakable force, a tool for protection, a shield against unnecessary conflict, a means of maintaining control over our own narrative. When you choose silence, you allow yourself to listen more deeply, not just to others, but to yourself. You gain clarity. You see the world with sharper perception. You learn that many things do not require your reaction, that many situations do not deserve your energy, that peace is often found in saying nothing at all. Your achievements are sacred. They do not need an audience to be valid. They do not require applause to be meaningful. The moment you detach from the need for external validation, you free yourself from. Buddhism teaches mindfulness, not just in thought, but in speech and behavior. Every word spoken, every action taken leaves an imprint. Some impressions fade, but others last a lifetime. To protect your reputation is to protect your future, to ensure that your integrity remains intact, to move in a way that commands respect without the need for constant explanation. Buddhism teaches right action, the practice of moving in alignment with your values, ensuring that your behavior reflects the person you wish to be. A strong reputation is built not through words alone, but through consistency, through integrity, through the conscious choice to act with wisdom rather than impulse. Protect your name, guard your integrity, move with awareness, knowing that every decision contributes to the legacy you leave behind. People will only treat you as well as you allow them to. If you have no boundaries, you will be drained. If you do not teach others how to respect you, they will walk over you without realizing the harm they cause. Buddhism teaches that setting boundaries is not an act of selfishness, it is an act of self-preservation. Boundaries protect your energy. They ensure that your time is not wasted, that your peace is not disturbed, that your emotional well-being is not sacrificed for the comfort of others. When you fail to set limits, you give people permission to take advantage of you, whether intentionally or not. Buddhism teaches detachment, the ability to let go of the need to please everyone, to release the belief that you must always be available, always accommodating, always saying yes. When you set boundaries, you reclaim control over your own life. You decide what is acceptable and what is not. You choose who is allowed access to your energy and who is not. Your inner world is not meant for public consumption. Your thoughts, your dreams, your struggles, these are sacred, and they should be treated as such. The less you expose, the more control you retain. The more you protect your energy, the less others can interfere with it. Never mistake silence for weakness. Never mistake privacy for fear. True strength is found in moving with intention, in choosing what to share and what to keep for yourself. Guard your words, guard your thoughts, guard your peace. And in doing so, you will find a power that cannot be touched by anyone but yourself. There is a sanctuary within you, an inner world untouched by external forces, a place of stillness that is yours alone. But too often, people allow others to trespass into this sacred space, giving away their thoughts, their emotions, their energy, without realizing the cost. Buddhism teaches that protecting your inner world is not an act of selfishness. It is an act of self-respect. The more you give away, the more vulnerable you become. The more you reveal, the more power others have over you. But when you guard your mind, your heart, your peace, you remain in control. You do not owe the world your deepest thoughts. You do not owe anyone an explanation for your dreams, your choices, or your silence. Your journey is yours alone, and it does not require public validation. The most powerful individuals are not those who are constantly seen and heard. They are those who move with quiet confidence, those who understand the value of mystery, those who keep their energy protected. You are not obligated to let everyone in. You are not required to share more than you are comfortable with. You are allowed to keep parts of yourself hidden, reserved only for those who have earned the right to see them. Because in the end, what is private is powerful. What is guarded remains strong. What is protected cannot be touched by the outside world. Silence is not weakness. It is strategy. It is self-mastery. It is the art of knowing when to speak and when to let the world wonder. There is a reason why the strongest people are often the quietest. They understand that speaking less gives them more control. They know that mystery commands respect. They recognize that not everything needs to be explained, that power is found in what remains unspoken. Buddhism teaches the concept of noble silence, a practice of choosing words with intention, of valuing stillness over unnecessary speech, of understanding that not everything requires a response. When you master silence, you master yourself. You do not react to every provocation. You do not explain yourself to those who will not understand. You do not waste energy on conversations that do not serve you. Silence allows you to observe. It allows you to listen. It allows you to maintain control over your own mind, free from the influence of others. Those who cannot control their words cannot control their lives. But those who master the art of silence hold the greatest power of all. In a world where people seek attention, where they chase validation, where they crave being seen, humility has become rare. But Buddhism teaches that true confidence does not need to be displayed. Real success does not require an audience. When you share your achievements too freely, you invite opinions, jealousy, and unnecessary expectations. Some will celebrate you, but others will compare, criticize, or attempt to bring you down. Your successes are sacred. They are for you, not for them. The moment you stop seeking external validation, you free yourself from the pressure to prove yourself. Buddhism teaches non-attachment, the ability to enjoy success without being controlled by it, to achieve without the need for recognition, to grow without the need for applause. True fulfillment comes from within. It is found in quiet victories, in personal growth, in the knowledge that you are becoming the best version of yourself, not for the world, but for yourself. Move in silence. Let your actions speak. Let your success be something you cherish privately, without the weight of outside opinions. The more you keep to yourself, the more power you retain. The less you expose, the less others can interfere. Privacy is not about hiding, it is about protecting what matters most. Your reputation is your most valuable currency. It shapes how people see you, how they trust you, how they respect you. But it is fragile. One careless moment, one impulsive word, one unnecessary exposure can damage what took years to build. Buddhism teaches mindful living, the practice of being intentional with every action, every word, every decision. Protecting your reputation is not about pleasing others. It is about ensuring that your character remains intact, that your integrity is never compromised. Be cautious with your words. Be mindful of your actions. Move with awareness, knowing that everything you do shapes how you are perceived. A strong reputation is a shield. It protects you in times of difficulty. It opens doors when opportunities arise. It commands respect without the need for explanation. Guard it carefully. Do not let reckless words or thoughtless actions diminish the value of your name. Boundaries are not walls meant to shut people out. They are gates that allow you to decide who enters and who does not. They are the lines that define how you will be treated, what you will tolerate, and where you draw the limit. Without boundaries, you will be drained, emotionally, mentally, and physically. People will take as much as you allow them to. They will push, they will demand, they will expect, unless you make it clear that your energy is not freely given. Buddhism teaches self-preservation, the practice of maintaining balance, of ensuring that you are not sacrificing your well-being for the comfort of others. You do not need to explain your boundaries. You do not need to apologize for them. The right people will respect them, and those who do not were never meant to have access to you. Set boundaries firmly, uphold them consistently, and do not feel guilty for protecting your peace. The greatest mistake people make is believing that they must share everything, that they must be fully transparent, that they must always be open. But Buddhism teaches the opposite. It teaches that strength is found in what is protected. that wisdom is found in what is withheld, that peace is found in what is left unspoken. You do not need to reveal your every thought. You do not need to explain your every decision. You do not need to expose yourself for the world to understand you. The less they know, the less they can interfere. The more you guard, the more you control. Privacy is power. Silence is strength. Boundaries are protection. And when you embrace this way of living, you will discover the greatest freedom of all. The freedom to move without fear, to exist without explanation, to live fully, untouched by the noise of the outside world. Because the strongest people are not those who are always seen. They are those who know when to disappear, when to remain silent, when to protect their energy and walk their own path, undisturbed and at peace.